Greetings!
Today, we are reacting to the weirdest videos on the internet.
Let's begin.
He did eventually meet Ken, who shares her sexual preference.
I was technically a virgin until I was 29 years old. I was a zoophile up until...
What does he mean by technically
I
exactly?
was also gonna ask that. Technically a virgin? So, like, not with humans?
Well, I was gonna say it's one of those things where if you ask one of his buddies, he's like, no, he's not a virgin. But if you ask, like, the courts, technically he's a virgin.
Technically he's a virgin, yeah.
But he got away with it. Like, you know what? I love you. I trust you. Here's all the children I fucked.
Oh, this is a bad lamb, you know? Damn. The beavers are next. Damn! Damn! Take a bite of this.
You love your animals.
Basically didn't have much interest in other members of my own species as far as a life.
Other members as my own species. So I think I was right.
You were correct.
I was right when I said it's animals. He was testing it out with every single thing he could.
What a beast.
I feel bad for the squirrels in his neighborhood.
I don't.
He, like, wore it as a dick warmer, you know? You just, like, kill it and empty out the thing, and you just walk around.
The old saying, the squirrel was trying to get his nut. He got nutted on.
In.
It's just such a waste because squirrel meat's so good for you. And if he's just...
That's like the meat tenderizer, you know? You gotta, like, beat up the meat so it's, like, more tender. That's the he tenderizes the shit out of it, and then he fries it up.
Look at that motion when you're just... Talk about squirrels here.
Yeah, and I'm showing you what
I'm showing you exactly what
like
I do.
when I grab a squirrel, I'm two-handing it.
Ken and Ellie met through a zoo friend on the internet.
It just gets worse and worse.
It's gotta be animal
Yep.
You're the only one coming in here asking for photos of these animals right now.
So
sexual photos.
You know, one of the monkeys threw shit at me. That seems like he's really into me. So.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I think he was just a black guy.
I took him down to the barn to introduce him to some of my horses and some of the other horses that I enjoyed.
That I enjoyed. I hate that word. You don't just... I have these horses. I like these horses.
I enjoy.
These horses. I enjoy them.
BoJack Horseman giving some action, probably.
Yeah, laying some pipe.
He's about jacking off all over her.
My miniature stallion was dropped and masturbating. When his penis is dropped and he slaps it on his belly.
I need to take a minute to process everything I just heard.
It's like, okay, like in my brain, like, she's not really talking about jerking off a horse.
That is probably a normal thing. Horses, they gotta get their relief. Are we allowed to watch the rest of this video?
One thing led to another and I couldn't resist, so I bent down and...
Where's this going?
We're done.
Where is this going?
One thing led to another and I couldn't resist, so I bent down and started sucking on him. And...
Horse is getting more play than I am.
Bro, the poor horse. He was just trying to do his thing in the barn, and then she came down like, for me? You want... If I have to, one thing led to another, and...
What are you doing, step horse?
I've been known to ride a horse.
I've been known... Whoa. I've been known to ride a cowboy.
Then he tried climbing on top of me, so the next thing I know, my pants are down and I'm bending over for him, and I'm like, excuse me, I can't resist.
She's talking like it's a human. Like, oh, well, he was into it, so, like she's sleeping with a disabled guy, like, with mental disability.
It's like, yeah, it's okay, like...
Well, the Down syndrome... Yeah, the Down syndrome guy looked like he was into it. Like, no, this is a fucking horse.
It's like, yeah, the horse will probably overpower you. It's a horse.
Wow.
Like...
That is a piece of information I wish I didn't know about.
Obviously he didn't run.
No, actually, I was
gonna say the guy's there the whole time hearing about how this horse just fucked his girlfriend. He's like about to tell a story how he joined in too.
Yeah, here it goes.
very tempted at the point to have sloppy seconds. It turned me on. It was so erotic to watch this.
It was so ironic to watch my girlfriend get a horse.
I'm not 100% sure on what a horse appendage looks like, but the term horse cock is pretty... Like, when you're like, oh, he's got a horse cock on him, that's a big dick.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
It didn't shock me at all. In fact, I was like, this is pretty cool. I think I found somebody here that might be on my plane here.
It looks like the music video for Life as a Highway. Is that the...
Oh, yeah.
the same hair, same background, like the... Oh, my God. A horse.
That's life, baby. That's life.
Life is a highway.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you f*** a horse.
Sometimes you f*** a horse and tell everybody, apparently.
Well, I have vaginal sex with my miniature stallion. He's not a whole lot larger than most humans. He is a bit bigger, but not uncomfortably so. The
perfect posture, the turtleneck and jean. Yes, so when my horse me, it's okay because the dick isn't quite bigger than the humans.
Because she gives off a vibe like she would be like a part of the Catholic Church.
Right?
But like imagine her going up to a confessional, up to a priest and be like, well, I had a lot of snacks that I probably shouldn't have had. Oh, and I f***ed a horse today.
I did
but...
suck off and f*** a horse.
Yeah.
To be fair, the horse came onto me, and then after that, he came onto me.
Knowing the Catholic Church to be more like, oh, what kind of snacks did you have?
Hey, the horse is a priest and you're just its child. That's all that's going on here. Love is love. Perfect time to pull out the Love is Love shirt.
We have a shirt like that, I swear to God.
I have anal sex with the miniature stallion. He penetrates me, and it's
I thought it was the other way. Like,
it's pleasurable, but it's not real intense. It's like I said, the pleasure that I get from it is more from knowing how much he enjoys having sex.
he's like essentially saying, I love how much the horse is being pleased by me.
Oh yeah, he f***s me in the ass, and I don't really like it. But
I know
knowing
he
that
loves
he
it.
loves it, so that's... What the
I call it a hubba hubba.
Of course you do.
He just kind of goes "Rrr," and makes this little hubba hubba noise to me. For every stroke that he does, he makes this big grunting noise.
She's just thinking about the... She puts that on a little speaker beside her bed when she goes to sleep.
Yeah, it's her white noise machine.
Yeah, her white noise
The horse
machine is
noise.
a f***ing horse. It doesn't matter how much time I take, I would not be able to process this.
Maybe
It's
you
one
just have Down syndrome.
He tends to like to hold on with his teeth, and I actually have some scars on my back from where he's bitten onto me, just hanging on. They do the same thing with mares when they have sex.
Oh, what animal did he say? A mare?
A bear.
Oh, a bear. So you're having sex with a bear, huh? I know she's big, but that's rude. Don't call her that.
You don't need to call her that just because she's a big old hairy broad.
Usually I don't even notice until after the fact because I'm so caught up in the moment. And then I get up to the house, and Ellie says, oh, I see you've been down fooling around. You've got a big bite mark on your back again.
Oh, were you by the horse?
Honey. Yeah, you can't fool me. I see that big f***ing horse mark on the
There's
back.
blood
here.
dripping down your back.
Yeah.
Are you f***ing the horse again? That's what they found out in the first place. They're like, why is your back bleeding? And then they had to talk, and they're like, oh my god, I
You
do that too.
Yeah, it's like, holy shit.
What the f***? We're the same.
Are we both getting f***ed by the horse?
Are we Scorpios? We love horse. Mare. Yeah, so you would have said a mare.
So it's a female horse, so he says sometimes he likes the female horse.
So different horse.
Oh,
Okay,
so he- 'cause
he
he
gets
was
railed and gives. Okay.
I think he was just referring to himself as the mayor.
It's like he's the mayor of the town.
I thought I was gonna say you're speed dating or something. He's like, oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm the mayor. Oh, that's amazing. What city? No, I get f***ed by
You
a
get
male
f***ed
horse.
by a horse. Yeah, like someone like comes to the farm. They're like, "Who's the leader here?" I'm the mayor. No, like that horse over there. I'm the mayor.
It's like, oh, you run a city? Nay!
Nay!
Hello, pretty boy.
Sweetie.
Easy, easy. Cool. Please do come visit.
I'm glad he said visit.
Please do come visit. He's got. Oh god.
The hands are already reaching for it. It knows.
Right? Oh man.
Let me see that wiener.
Hello, pretty one.
Hello.
Wow. Now this is a rush. Ah, yeah.
This is a rush. Is that not a problem? Where like there's a clear videos here of people saying I f my horses. Is that not animal cruelty in some way?
Horse didn't say it was too cruel.
No, they were enjoying it. Who's to say they don't have a full fucking Reddit group of 50 guys who like horses coming over and having a fuck fest? That's a little much. I feel like that's dabbling in animal cruelty.
That's just ranching, boy.
The parties I've been to have been 30 at max, you know? They don't overwhelm the
And like
horses.
50, yeah. That's too many
50's
guys.
too many guys.
I'm already giving the side eye. Like,
I know, he's
I
like-
know I'm getting f***ed,
He's like, oh, you want a piece of this?
and you're gonna be getting it.
You
That's
trying to
for
be
damn
my
sure.
mayor?
It's the most incredible turn on.
He's like,
They're both looking like, did he really just say that?
that has to be intentionally
I know.
put in there.
Yeah.
JRH NBR. Just the right height, no bucket is required.
What does that mean?
No bucket required.
Just
huh?
right height, no bucket required.
I just take it all in myself.
That's horrible.
At that moment of orgasm, for lack of a better word, the two souls
That was lack of a better
actually-
word.
So this is where Robin Williams went.
You leave him out of this. He was an angel.
You thought he'd passed away, and he's just going down to the ranch to enjoy some horses. That's the extended cut in
Yeah,
Jumanji.
right.
He's f***ing a horse. Yeah, remember that scene where all the animals came out of the house? One of them, you didn't see the extended cut. The horse was there.
Mares do orgasm. Yes, they do. Call them maregasms. You can feel their muscles tense up and they kind of oomph, for lack of a better word.
You're not painting a new picture for us
Well,
here.
it's the fact you can tell he's like trying to be really articulate about it too. Like, for lack of a better word, orgasmic.
What word comes to mind when I think of that horse f***ing the shit? Well, you know, he really gives an oomph. He's oomping.
You can really feel those muscles tense up.
Laurie and Michael were both sexually active with animals when they married. With the arrival of children, they
Don't
agreed
show a
to
scene
give
of him petting a dog when you say that.
Right? Like, that's what I mean with the animal cruelty shit. Like, they're f***ing the horse. Maybe the horse likes it, maybe they don't. But what are they doing with all the other animals, too? What's the STD situation here? When you're f***ing random animals nonstop, and you probably got different guys coming over f***ing all your animals,
It's got to be some sort of transmitted disease.
there's got to be
at some
something.
point.
Like, that's got to be how COVID started. They were f***ing horses, and then too many people did it, and they mixed it up, and COVID.
They do a lot of weird shit in China.
Thanks, Trump.
I hate China.
China, it's the best country, one of the better countries for sure. I just hate all of them. They need to die. They need to kill themselves.
With the arrival of children, they agreed to give up their animal passions. But after a few years, Michael found this
That's
too
what all
difficult.
it took is a child. I think they're lying. They're gonna have a
like-
child and you go right back to it.
Daddy, why are there bites on your back?
I fucked a
I
horse.
f***ed a horse. That's why.
Any more stupid questions,
Any more
buddy?
stupid questions? Go to school.
Back to your room.
I wasn't aware that my wife was aware that I had reestablished my intimate relationship with my mare.
It was him who, like, they're like, oh, we're having kids, so we're not doing it. And then he randomly in the middle of the
Snuck
night
out and-
would sneak out and That's funny how, like, it's basically, like, the biggest cheating scenario. Like, oh, sneaking out in the middle of the night because you couldn't control your urges. And it's to a horse.
But it's a horse.
It's a horse.
Oh my god, I love it.
Oh, wife always knows. My husband's cheating on me with a horse.
I was trying at that time to be true to myself and the loved ones in my life. And sometimes juggling those things is no small task.
It's no small task. You know, I got work, family, horse.
Yeah, like, there's a lot of shit going
It's hard to balance things in your life. You know, it's not easy.
Yeah, I gotta take the kids to school, make sure their lunches are made, make sure my horse is f***ed. I gotta make sure my wife is taken care of. The horse that needs a second f***ing. Like,
But a horse takes #1 priority.
It's like, fine, you want to be with her, then be with her. So I would get resentful and remove myself out of the, the triangle.
imagine having to get jealous with your husband. It's not like, oh, he's flirting with the barista or this or that. He's sneaking out at night to f*** a horse. And I would say I'd feel bad for her, but they said when they got married, they were both doing it. So you gotta understand his urges. You probably want it just as bad as he does.
She can just control it better.
Yeah.
But she still wants that horse cock.
She still wants that horse cock.
That makes 3 of us.
And she says, well, I got to come out and watch. And I went, oh. And I
He's
discovered...
getting so excited.
I know,
about
it's
it.
like, he's all sad at first when he's talking about the cheating part, and then
Yeah.
it's like, but then my wife wanted to watch me f*** it. It's like, get in the stable now.
Yeah, I hate hurting her, and it just kills me to know that, like, it hurts her when I do. You want to watch? Oh my god, she wants to watch. Let's go, guys. Get in that f***ing stable.
Come with me. Quite literally.
In that respect, with the proper people, I'm not ashamed of that also. I was a bit intimidated because knowing how emotional my wife can be about some things,
You can't call your wife emotional for being mad you f*** horses.
Oh, she's so emotional. She overreacts to everything, man. Oh my god. You leave a plate out, and you don't hear the end of it. You f*** a horse, and she just nag, nag, nag.
Always in my ear about it.
Holy crap. It's good to have a separate, like, okay, she's nagging me. I need to separate myself and just go f*** a horse and relax
down.
and just feel my zen self.
The horse respects me.
The horse respects him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because women can make awesome friends. I enjoy speaking and visiting with women. Overall, you stand a pretty woman and a pretty mare, I'll take the mare.
It takes a lot of balls to admit that, brother.
Right? Oh my god, there's like a woman riding a horse towards him, and like he's like, damn, look at that. You think he's looking at like the woman on top just bounce? No, it's the
Watching the horse weed.
weeded thing. Yeah.
Like, holy, look at that thing. Am I so wrong
Am
to
I
think
really
that?
in the
Like,
wrong to want a horse?
I'm here to tell my story.
Just right height, no bucket required. There's millions of
the
us.
beautiful warmth of a JRHNBR.
There were times where I could accept it. There were times when I resented it because I wanted him there for me.
Shut your blathering pie hole, you fat
What the fuck is that? I mean, what do you think you're getting yourself into? Like, if you're letting your husband horses. That's not like a he might want to do it now and then. That's like his
You're,
life.
yeah, it's like, you
That's
know,
his
like,
passion.
yeah, it's not like one little thing like, oh, like, he might have had a bit of a drinking problem back in the day, but he can dial that in.
Yeah.
You're fucking horses.
You're
fucking horses. I mean,
man.
that's a little, I don't know how easy it's going to be to shake that one.
Yeah. We apologize that you had to watch that with us. However, if you enjoyed that video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe,
And stick around for more content! Hit me! Hit me! Hit me! No!